The reason I came here from out of state actually is I did my med school in North Texas, and so getting to see what was around the state of Texas, I was kind of surprised when I came to Oklahoma and really kind of fell in love with what I saw here. I liked that I was getting to join a smaller department where you were going to get to know everybody. You didn't kind of get lost in a sea of residents or fellows, and so that was maybe the biggest thing. But just seeing how the staff and the residents, everybody interacted during my interview day, and then the other times I was able to communicate with them outside of it, that was really something that drew me here.
We are very proud of our program, and we have spent, in the 5 short years it's been in existence, we have spent a lot of time revising it as new opportunities arise. We also take what our fellows offer as suggestions very seriously, and a number of the changes we have made have been based on what they have noticed and what they would like to see changed.
What's interesting about this program is the independence of learning that you get, in the sense that I am deeply encouraged to find other aspects of this field that I find are very interested in me and to pursue that.
I think the strengths of our program that may not necessarily be evident from the website is we still maintain a really close relationship with our parent program, the Department of Psychiatry. We go to some of their grand rounds. We are involved in wellness programs with them, and the fellows interact with them pretty frequently, which I think is good, especially when we have such a small program. We're a community-based program, which I'm sure you're aware of, but that offers us a lot of opportunity to organize some pretty diverse rotations for our fellows. Consequently, we feel like we have a pretty diverse, exciting fellowship.
A normal month for me, or for the program typically, is you will spend 50% of your time in your first year at least, at a residential inpatient unit for children called Positive Changes, as well as doing consultative psychiatry for the Child Hospital at St. Francis. Your first year you involved do that, and your second year is a clinic year where you will spend the year seeing children on an outpatient basis.
As a fellow, we get to really get a lot of our hours with the patients and get a lot of learning. It's a good hybrid of acuity, where we have some fairly acute patients that need a lot of help, a lot of attention, but it's not quite as fast-paced as a full-on inpatient setting would be, where you've got to fix everything right now. You still have a little bit of grace there and a little bit of time to kind of work and get to know patients while you're aiming to help them.
We were fortunate to be able to hire a psychologist, a clinical psychologist last year, and she's in charge of all the psychotherapy experiences that the fellows have and the supervisors. She herself does a good bit of supervision. In the first year, she works on family management strategies with the first year fellows. In the second year, they actually have an opportunity to co-therapy.
Kind of various rotations throughout the year that are, I think, pretty unique to us actually. So we get to spend quite a bit of time rotating in just some of the schools around the area. The leadership has been able to liaison with principals, teachers in the area, and they're able to get us into some really cool experiences.
There are also some other important components of our program besides just the rotation. Our didactics is carefully constructed to give our fellows a wide variety of experiences. Our summer 2 months, July and August, we spend in what we call in nuts and bolts, primarily focused on normal development, but then begins to orient them to key things they need to know before they are well into their fellowship.
My favorite part of Tulsa is there are a plethora of things you can do inside of Tulsa. There, you want to be a connoisseur of microbreweries, which we have a plethora of, a ton of family-friendly events that Tulsa puts on all the time, whether it's at the local aquarium or the zoo, or in the various parks that they have all over Tulsa. Another great place is, as many people may know, is the Gathering Place, which is a new private park that's just gorgeous and is a great addition to Tulsa.
And we hope that you like what you have found on our website and that you will seriously consider applying to our fellowship.